First Chair Express, a journey to Japanese powder. Japanese powder, a phenomenon that hypnotizes freeriders around the world. Its intensity, frequency, and consistency is unique. It turns steep, wooded terrain into the ultimate playground. Exotic Asian culture, food, and nature. For many years, an unattainable dream that we only knew from freeride movies finally turned into reality. Our goal was to spend as much time as possible in the mountains with the steepest terrain and, at the same time, with a guarantee of good snow conditions. One fact for comparison, the Czech Republic, during a good winter, gets about 3 meters of snow. Japan, all the way to 20 meters. That's why we chose Hakuba, a well-known area in the Japanese Alps on the island of Honshu. We didn't want to tie ourselves to any travel agency, but to organize everything ourselves.
Japonský sníh je nadýchaný a dobrý i na pleť.
The overall priority was not comfort, but to be as close to the mountain as possible. All the money we therefore saved was meant to be spent on food and beverages, as Japan is famous for its gastronomy. There were 6 of us in the group, each of us with many powder seasons behind us. Being able to map the terrain well and navigate it safely was key. We wanted to make the most of our trip, and there was only one goal: to spend as much time as possible in the Japanese powder. Skiing in Japan has a great tradition. Sometime in the 1970s, it experienced a huge boom, resulting in over 900 resorts all over Japan. Many of these were tiny private resorts that gradually disappeared as interest waned. But you can still find plenty of hidden gems today where there are no crowds and a day pass cost of 30 euros. With a few exceptions, the resorts are outdated by our European standards. There's nothing to rest your feet on the lift, and there's often no safety frame. Even in the case of new lifts, they still look like old lifts. Japan's ubiquitous positive mentality doesn't escape the lifties, who give out greetings, smiles, and bows at a machine gun cadence. They clean each seat perfectly, make sure we're standing exactly where we're supposed to stand to within a millimeter, and wish us a good trip up. We found accommodation in a newly renovated cottage just a few minutes walk from the cable car. Butter Inn is the brainchild of two Aussie dudes who, with the help of acquaintances, managed to turn an old chalet into stylish accommodation with perfect facilities, including a great bar under the chalet.
I started doing snow seasons when I was 19 and followed winter for nearly 10 years, going back and forth between Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, taking a few summers off to go through South America and Central America, and also because of COVID as well. So, and then Jordo did his first season in Canada and then came down and worked with me down at Mount Buller, and then he came to Japan and I went to Austria, and he ended up getting stuck over here because of COVID. And so he called me up one day. I'd never been to Hakuba before. He called me up one day, he was like, dude, we need to buy a place here. I was like, yeah, sure. So he started looking around, trying to find a place, just trying to find a house for us to live in. And then he called me up a few weeks later and goes, what about if we bought a lodge? I was like, yeah, okay, cool. He found this place, and that was nearly 3 years ago now. And we spent 2 years renovating and creating what Butter is now, and it's been sick. So it's been cool having this season, having like guests and everyone, like, and having the bar open as well. Getting to meet everyone, which is just having people actually in the lodge. I did my first 2 seasons in Japan back in 2015, 16, 17 winters up in Niseko, and loved the culture, loved the food, loved the people. The people are the most wholesome, kind, like willing to help people you've ever met. It's just so nice to be able to go out and trust the culture. Like, it's so different to back home, and so it's really nice to be able to, having a hostel obviously allows like you to have guests from anywhere in the world. Like, you have such a big mix. Like, you look at who we have staying here at the moment, we have Kiwi, we have Japanese, we have Czech, we've had Austrian, we've had German, we've had French, we've had a fair few Australians, we've had people from Hawaii, we've had people from America. Like, we've had such a big mixture of like cultures that come through here, and we've had no problems with our guests whatsoever, like with them mixing with each other and like mixing with our staff as well. So it's been really cool just to be able to see like everyone come together as well. Like, and it's what the snow does. Like, everyone's here to snowboard or ski, so everyone can bond around that. So.
Sampai depan. Arigato! Gozaimasu! Yeah!
At the lodge, we met Nobu, a Japanese man who planned to stay in the mountains for the whole season. A man with a beautifully colorful life story full of humility.
My name is Nobu from Japan. I'm 60 years old. I'm retired. So I have a lot of time. I want to ski again. I use telemark ski, especially cross-country downhill ski. Cross-country downhill ski is very difficult. Soft boots, like a mountain hiking shoe. But I thought I can do it because 30 years ago I doing skiing well. I am a student. I used to surfing when I was a student. Get a job, I started skiing for about 10 years. And finally, my ski level is maybe good. I went to helicopter skiing in Canada 2 seasons. But I start telemark cross-country downhill ski. I start 1 month. I started a few days. I want to, that is very tough. I failed many times. I thought I want to go back home. But I realized it. I'm improving little by little every day. I felt that is very happy. I can do the things before I can't do the yesterday. That is very happy. Can't feel usual life. Thank you for Czech's friends. I want to say thank you for my wife Yuki, allowing my very long time ski vacation. Thank you.
The Hakuba Valley offers several small resorts united under one Hakuba Valley area. When it stopped snowing, and even the remote spots were carved up, it was time to venture outside the resort boundaries. We switched to splits and alpine skis, and headed above the Tsugaika Resort to an area that is a beautiful park full of flowering meadows in the summer, and a beautiful park full of giant powder plains in the winter. The advantage is the higher altitude. So from the standard 1,600 meters, we got up to 2,300 meters. Almost alone, in silence, and surrounded by breathtaking views.
avec le temps qu'arbres des feuilles se sont amis, que vent me porte. Les emporta, que vent me porte. Les emporta, les a ôtés. L'amour est morte. Ce sont amis que vent me porte.
Another interesting person we met during our stay was Andy. The American musician was returning from a tour of India and had stopped in Japan for a few turns in the powder. We were all waiting for the expected powder load to ultimately arrive. We finally got it, and several times over.
Sophie
After all the planning and anticipation, we can say that Hakuba certainly did not disappoint. When the snow started to fall in full force, it was like standing in front of a snow cannon. The snow was coming in so fast, aided by the wind. On the best day, we scored a good meter of powder, and in many spots, the wind blew over almost twice as much. In Nagano, we believe that for more than 20 years, the locals have been wondering, or perhaps got used to it, that there are these loonies running around with Czech flags and pucks, taking pictures and screaming something about being champions, in order to honor the historically best success of Czech ice hockey. We had to try it too, And it was magical and amazing at the same time. We saved Tokyo for the end of the trip. The sudden change and contrast couldn't have been greater. From the simple surroundings of the quiet mountains straight into the noisy, vibrant, and colorful Tokyo. Millions of anonymous people flowing like a wild river through the streets, subways, crosswalks, and endless underground subway corridors. But also amazing food and drinks in bars that don't close, surrounded by all kinds of people of all nationalities. Everywhere we go, we encounter ever-present Japanese hospitality, helpfulness, humility, but also all sorts of scenes that we don't understand and simply consume in disbelief and amusement.
Akira.
It's Japanese. It's not Chinese. It is Japanese. Not Chinese. Not Chinese.
Tak jako sorry, ale tohle je úlet, ty vole. Objevit se ve 3 ráno prostě v japonský restauraci a potkat tady takovouhle bandu.
He doesn't use the Facebook. Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no foggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I met a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as a pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rock Top, looking for moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rock Top, reckon they never will. That corn won't grow at all on Rock Top, first too rocky by far. Now that's why all the folks on Rock Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Hey! Hey! Ready? Okay? Who the
Now I've had years of cramped up city life, trapped like a duck in a pen. Now all I know is it's a pit life, can't be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Sure. Nice one.
Oh, nice.
And additionally, I think I can do backcountry ski near the future with telemark teacher.
Jsem měl jedno, všichni tam měli.
Things that you thought you'd be, shame mediocrity. Bones on the streets, doesn't matter where the clothes can be.
Už do dneska kur... Já to já ubytovnu, vole. Co to kur... je? Japonského kámoše tady mám.
A tady je tak asi čistý, ne?
No.
Tam ještě jeden půjde.
Aha.
Tím korytem jsou jako uprostřed toho koryta 2 jako suprový dropy.
Kampai Japan. Yeah.
Ještě jsme tu kameru měli včera sebou.
Back to the pride, conform or redesign, you know. No place for a cock that thinks all on their own. Just flash at home. Oh, just flash at home.
Mňam, pojďme. Jak se to urvalo včera? Ten tohle bude duž.